So let's talk about the Longchamp styles that have passed me by and how maybe I'll be able to pick them up on the pre-loved market. Hello, and the warmest of welcomes to today's video. For those who haven't seen my face before, hi, I'm Nick, glad to have you here. For those who have seen my face before, thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you're enjoying my videos. I put out videos roughly 3 times a week on a range of different topics, anywhere from fashion, some slightly more personal topics. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then please do head down, hit subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. I love chatting with you all. I'm all about living life loud, and what that means to me is being your authentic self, being proud to be you, and just celebrating who you are. Celebrating yourself and celebrating others. So, what are we going to talk about? We often see other YouTubers create videos around bags that have passed them by, styles that they wish they've bought. Ashe Lux recently did one on his channel talking about items in general that he'd wish he'd bought, and it was really interesting. Do go and check out Ashe's channel. He's relatively new to YouTube but has been a long time supporter of so many of us, so please go and show him some love over on his channel. But I wanted to share with you, for a particular brand, some of the styles that have passed me by and that I would really like to be able to potentially pick up at some point, or maybe they'll just go into the archive of what was not meant to be. But I really do love them. I think they have stood the test of time, and I think they're really playful and really beautiful items. So, let's talk about it. They are Longchamp items. The first one is one that I had the opportunity to purchase pre-loved a year or two ago, and I didn't because of the price, and I wish that I'd done it now. This was a collaboration between Jeremy Scott and Longchamp, who have had a long-term collaboration over a significant period of time, but this was the Hollywood Les Pliages travel bag. I love this. It is so much fun. It is colourful. It is playful. I've never been to Hollywood, but I think this is absolutely so enjoyable. I love the fact that it has 2 different faces to it almost. You have the Hollywood in this very comic-y type print, and then on the back it has the postcard motif with the "Wish You Were Here" signed by Jeremy Scott. I think this is so great. It's so fun. They've had a long-term collaboration, like I said. I saw this on the pre-loved market and it was about £300, and I struggled with that because a similar size bag from another Les Pliages collection would have been probably around 180, 190. However, I wish I'd just done it. I wish I had just thrown the money in. It was in new condition. I wish I'd just bought it just for the novelty of it. I'm a Longchamp lover, and I do want to start adding more of their limited edition pieces into my collection. So I should have just gone for it. I did have a look and I haven't been able to find one recently. So these things happen, but if anyone happens to spot one, please do send it my way because I would really like to own this. One that is so random and so hilarious and on the pre-loved market so expensive is this Longchamp Les Pliages top handle kitty bag in, I don't know if this is real fur or a faux fur. I would hope faux fur because I have a thing about real fur. But if it is faux fur, fab. But it's in this beautiful neon pink fur. And it's just so fun. It's this tiny little top handle. It's so cute. The size would make no sense for me whatsoever because that isn't a size of bag that I gravitate towards. But oh my word, imagine this with any outfit. Imagine this with my pink Lagerfeld faux fur. That would be wonderful. Your bag and your coat matching. This with an all black outfit. Ah, oh, so playful. The only downside of a bag like this, other than the £700 price point that I was seeing it for when it was pre-loved, is the fact that this could get so easily damaged. It could mat very easily. If this gets rained on, it's ruined. It's so impractical, but it is so playful. This is the type of bag that when you have significant funds and you can be very selective with the occasions that you use bags for, this is where this would win. However, I don't even know, living in the UK, if I could get out of an Uber and get into a restaurant without it necessarily raining. This would be so impractical, but what a piece to own. It's absolutely stunning. I could never justify that £700 price point, but if I saw one for, let's say, £250, something along those lines, I probably could, just for the playfulness and novelty of it. Now, this one isn't one that I can't buy now. It's about timing of when I wish I'd bought it. I wish I bought this when it was on sale. This is the Longchamp Rousseau in the beautiful blush pink leather. I wish I bought this at the end of last year when it was on sale. It was 30% off, £290, something along those lines. It's now $415. Is it worth the $415? Absolutely. But I'm cheap, and if I've seen something for a certain price, I cannot justify spending more for it. I just can't. Is anybody else like that? If I've seen something on sale and then I see it go off sale, I cannot spend full price on it. Take a carton of Pringles at the supermarket. If I've seen them in Tesco for £1.50, then I go back in the next week and they're £2.50, I'm not going to spend £2.50. It's the same thing. Why can't it just be £1.50? I'll wait and I'll buy whatever else is on sale. I don't know if that's the right mentality to have, but I'm like that with so much. I don't tend to buy exactly what I'm looking for, because if there's another version that feels similar enough that's less expensive, I'll often go for that. Do I sometimes get the hankering to buy the original thing again? Yes, I do. But that's quite rare. That has, however, happened with this particular item, because I should have just bought it. I love my version of the Rousseau that I have. I wish that I had this to complement it. I will buy this. I will buy this. Will I spend $415? Probably not. I'm going to wait for the next seasonal sale, see if it goes into the sale, and if it doesn't, then maybe I'll buy it for full price. But I really do struggle to spend an extra £130 versus what I saw it for previously. And it's not like it's gone through a price increase. It is just off sale. So I'm going to hold out for the sale, but it's a beautiful item. I cannot recommend the Rousseau in the large size enough. I think it is wonderful. I'm just a bit cheap. I love a good collaboration, and this next one was such a fun collaboration in celebration of the 2019 Lunar New Year. And this was Longchamp's collaboration with influencer, fashion blogger and influencer, Mr. Bags. And this was to celebrate the Year of the Pig. It is so cute. They brought out a number of different styles. It was in the Le Pliage queer, I believe, queer. I'm still never 100%. I think it was queer. That was what the sales associate told me. But this was so fun and so beautiful. They brought one out in pink. They brought one out in black. There is a transparent version that has a little coin purse that's designed to look like a pig's snout. I think that's really cute. I think it's really, really cute. Playful, quite subtle actually. When you look at the when you look at some of the bags, they're designed to have either kind of the front of the pig or the rear, and it's just in a it's an outline, essentially, but it's suggestive and it's playful and it's fun, and that's what I like about it. It's just something that's a little bit different. It doesn't need to be particularly in your face. They've not tried to completely reimagine the whole bag. They have just added these extra elements to it in order to give it a little bit of differentiation. The transparent one with the little pig snout coin purse, I think is my favourite because it's so adorable. However, for my lifestyle, the pink medium top handle would have probably been my favourite. Was that a small top handle or a medium top handle? Whichever one the top handle was, that probably would have been my favourite, but all of them were beautiful. This was a great collaboration. I did try to find some of these on the pre-loved market. I couldn't find one. I just could not find one. I don't know if they were available globally or if they were limited to specific markets. But regardless, I will keep an eye out because I think they are really good fun and really, really playful. So I would really like to add a Lunar New Year piece. This was just a really fun collection that I thought was fantastic. And finally, another collaboration, and this is a brand that has since collaborated with Longchamp again, Emotionally Unavailable. I spoke about the most recent Emotionally Unavailable collaboration in a recent YouTube short. It's not for me, it's a little bit upmarket Cath Kidston for me. However, I appreciate what they were trying to do and I like the bag styles. But in their first Emotionally Unavailable collection, it had the kind of Heartbreaker collection, and I think it said, I've been a heartbreaker for a long time, or something like that. There were nylon pieces, there were leather pieces. I was loving the large backpack. Absolutely loving it. It is I think it is about the size of the large top handle, so you're probably talking, this size of bag, and then it had a smaller leather top handle, and then it had two leather shoulder straps in order to make it into a backpack, so you could decide whether or not to carry a top handle or as a backpack. I think it is wonderful. I love it. It was definitely up in the high hundreds, but it was an absolutely beautiful item. It's part of the Les Pliages Queer collection, I believe, that they've kind of collaborated on. It's always fun to have something that's limited edition, that's a little bit different, but this was still very sophisticated, had multiple uses. This could be a great travel bag as well if you just need an overnight bag. How perfect that you could throw it on your back. I would much prefer to use a large travel bag that was a backpack opposed to a large travel bag that needed to be crossbody. Backpack would suit me better. The only thing I worry about is security, but hey, that's what padlocks are for. So this is a beautiful item. If I could find one pre-loved, I would definitely consider it, but maybe I'll just keep my eyes peeled to see if they bring out any more like this. You can get backpacks in the Les Pliages Queer collection at the moment, but not in this size. So if they do bring out a larger size, I will absolutely consider one. Just some great fun pieces. So there we have it, everyone. Those are my thoughts. Let me know, are there any Longchamp bags that have passed you by? Are there any bags in general or any items that you look back on and you think, oh, I really missed the boat when it came to those? Some of these I wasn't collecting or purchasing at the time that they came out, so I could only buy them pre-loved. But I have since had the opportunity to buy some of them pre-loved and I've let it pass me by. So let me know what your thoughts are. I would love to hear from you in the comments and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye now. Mwah.